Good evening, everyone. Standard disclaimer before we start the analysis for tomorrow. I'm not a SEBI registered investment advisor. This the knowledge that I'm sharing now with the levels of Nifty and Sensex is as per my understanding, and it's only for knowledge sharing purposes. If you need any financial advice, please contact your financial advisor. Okay, so keeping all that in mind, let's go to the analysis for tomorrow. So this is the daily chart of Nifty. Um, so as we had discussed it yesterday, it is we expected a downside move. Even the option chain was showing a downside move, and it is exactly performed the way we discussed. We anticipated a max low of 26,041. We went a little below that, and we closed below 26,041. Now this is a very bearish sign. Is not supposed to happen, where a closing below 26,041 would signal more downside. Okay, so what can we expect for Nifty tomorrow? So if we look at this daily chart and we have traced out the levels on the screen, so what we can, if we trade below 26,041, any gap down for that matter, the first target we will hit is 25,961 and 25,900. This could be the maximum target that we could hit for tomorrow. And once we hit 25,900, we will start to consolidate. We could see few dips um, trying to touch 25,867, and then we will try to move up once again. We will not go I'm not anticipating, or we will not go way below 25,867 tomorrow. We will come to a halt here and we will consolidate. Okay. Is there a chance of a reversal from this point? We could consolidate and close somewhere around 25,900. I don't see a major reversal happening, and any reversal will most probably be on Friday. Okay. Now, what happens if we open gap up? Now, tomorrow, by any chance, it's positive and we move on the upside. If we trade about 26,067 tomorrow, which is highly unlikely, the first target will be 26,135 and the second target would be 26,197. We will go till here and we will once again face rejection. This is a very strong rejection point, 26,197. We could face rejection and start moving downwards, and we could even touch 25,961. So this could be a very good selling zone for tomorrow. Okay. Now, if you look at Sensex, this is the daily chart of Sensex. So we will draw the Sensex levels together. So the first level of Sensex where we see a support coming in is at 84,833. Okay, and the resistance is coming at around 85,532. Okay, so we have once we get into the hourly chart, you'll get more levels, but just keep this in mind. We have an upper resistance in Sensex at 85,532, and we have a lower support for Sensex at 84,883. Okay, so let's go to the hourly chart. This is the hourly chart of Nifty. Okay, so the breakout level for tomorrow for Nifty will be at 26,152. When we say breakout level for Nifty, it means above this level, if we sustain for 30 minutes, there is a strong chance that we will end up having a short covering move. Okay, so this also results as a supply level. Okay, so we could face resistance here. In case we break down here, we have a supply level coming in at 26,197. Market will remain sell on rise, but be cautious if you're in a short position and the market is trading about 26,152. Okay, Even if we get a bounce up to this, we can end up selling if we face a rejection candle here in the 15-minute time frame. The downside support, the breakdown level is at 25,969. And just below that, we have a demand zone coming in at 25,945 and a reversal zone coming at 25,922. Okay, so how do we trade Nifty tomorrow? One key level that we have to make a note here is 26,052. As long as we are below this level, every rise will be sold. Okay, 26,021 will act as a support for now. However, if this breaks, we will easily break 26,000 and come down to 26,969. We could consolidate here, or we could take a reversal from here and go back to 26,021. And that's the time we can go ahead and sell this once again. Okay. Now, if we break 25,969, just be a little cautious because there could be a lot of rapid movements below this level. We could come down to 945, again bounce back to 969, and again come down back to 922. 25,922 will act as a strong reversal level. From there, we can expect a reversal back to 26,000. By any chance, by tomorrow, when 26,922 breaks, we will straight go to 25,848. This will be the last level for tomorrow. We will not fall below this. Be very cautious because we have a strong bullish candle that is coming over here, and any move here can trigger a big buying rally, and that could take Nifty back to 26,152 levels. It may not happen tomorrow, but if the buying comes in here by Monday, by Friday, we could again be trading above this level, right? So just keep that in mind. Um, Below 25,922, you should be very quick in your trading. Do not hold positions for a very long time. Now coming to Sensex, where do we? Okay, coming to Sensex, it's pretty straightforward. 25,604. That would be your breakout area. 8 to 8, sorry, 85,604 would be a breakout area. 84,887 would be a breakdown area. 85,039, 85,120. This particular zone is a strong support zone. It is not supposed to be broken down easily, and hence the market has taken a support here. Tomorrow, by any chance we trade below 85,039, we will, in no time, it's going to be a very fast move, and the move will come down to 84,887. The market can consolidate here, go back to 85,039. I know, give you a zigzag movement before breaking this level down and coming down to 84,783. This could be the max level for tomorrow, and we could consolidate and close here, or we could take a reversal from here and go back to 85,000. It is possible. However, it is important that at the end of the day we don't close below 84,724. If we do that, we will touch 84,532 by the expiry day. So Sensex is pretty simple. There is not much movement on much intermediate levels for Sensex. If once it breaks a major level, Sensex by nature will go down towards the next major support. So it's going to be a sell in the sell on rise market tomorrow. So any rise, if you see coming to 85,547, you can take a sell position with a small stop loss and go ahead and wait for the target of 85,120 and 85,039 to come. However, if it's a gap down and below 85,039, your first target should be at 84,887 and your second target should be 84,783. Don't hold your short positions below this level, as there could be a very volatile movement as we are in a strong demand zone area. Okay, so coming to the option chain of Sensex, because we have an expiry coming on Thursday. If you notice, the maximum put options are written at 83,000 and down here we have at 86,000. So the range is very huge. We're expecting a very volatile movement or a one-side movement. Um, the highest put writing is sitting close to 1,000 points on the downside, and highest call writing is sitting at 1,000 points on the upside. So this clearly shows that we are expecting more downside move to come in. So it's going to be a sell on rise market. If you want to look at the option chain for Nifty, I think Nifty, I don't think there's any point seeing the option chain for Nifty right now because the option chain will be done only tomorrow. But however, if you still want to have a look at the option chain for Nifty, we can see it for next week. So the option chain for Nifty shows 25,500 on the downside as a support and 27,000 on the upside as resistance. So it is not a very accurate option chain, but looking at the gap it has created, we're expecting more downside move to come. So we're expecting Nifty to touch around 25,800 levels in the coming trading sessions. Upside move, we don't see anything about 26,300 that will act as a major resistance, but if you see maximum writing is at 27,000. So 26,300, 26,500 will act as intermediate resistance, and 25,800 and 25,600, this will act as intermediate support on the downside. That's it for now. Go ahead and join our Telegram channel. I put that in the description. We will discuss live market levels and live updates on that channel. It's free, of course, there's no charges. But just keep in mind, we don't give any recommendation for any buy or sell in the options area. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful trading session tomorrow.